This KFAN podcast is sponsored by Builders and Remodelers, exclusive Twin Cities provider of Elements Windows. Get the highest quality windows at unmatchable value. Visit buildersandremodelers.com for more details.
This podcast is sponsored by Talkspace. May is Mental Health Awareness Month, and Talkspace, the leading virtual therapy provider, is telling everyone, let's face it in therapy. By talking or texting with a supportive, licensed therapist at Talkspace, you can face whatever is holding you back, whether it's mental health symptoms, relationship drama, past trauma, bad habits, or another challenge that you need support to work through. It's easy to sign up. Just go to Talkspace.com and you'll be paired with a provider, typically within 48 hours. And because you'll meet your therapist online, you don't have to take time off work or arrange childcare. You'll meet on your schedule. Plus, Talkspace is in-network with most major insurers, and most insured members have a $0 copay. Make your mental health a priority and start today. If you're not covered by insurance, get $80 off your first month with Talkspace when you go to Talkspace.com and enter promo code SPACE80. That's SPACE80. To match with a licensed therapist today, go to Talkspace.com and enter promo code SPACE80.
Improper time to open that door. Hey, Patrick Morning Show. Welcome back. The Minnesota Aurora won their second game of the season on Sunday night, 4-1. And that means, ladies and gentlemen, on the season, 6 goals have been scored, which means $600 has been donated to NAMI on behalf of partner We Are 8 as part of the Aurora's mental health initiative. Thank you, Minnesota Aurora. $600 straight to NAMI, and more will be raised as the season continues. Free Minnesota Aurora. Congratulations.
It's like $1 an hour.
Yeah, it's more than that. Ladies and gentlemen, we are the Patrick Moore Show. Over there's Maxo.
Hey.
Hey, how's the TV show going, brother?
It's not bad.
Yeah,
We're moving into a new studio today.
What?
Yeah, we had Jeremy Piven on the other day, so that was pretty cool.
Sounded like he was great.
Yeah, he's doing great. He's doing fantastic.
Wait, so what's
he is
bit?
the picture of mental health.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Is it over?
Maybe. We might be his last interview.
Was he in person, Maxo, or was he a Zoom?
It was a Zoom thing,
Okay.
yeah. Yeah, it was a Zoom thing. But yes, it's been going on. I think I filmed some stuff last week, but I think my piece that I was filming was with the Jason Show is going to be airing today. I'll be on the Jason Show.
Sweet.
My main man,
Fancy.
Jason.
Did
Tell
you
him
get
I
one of
said
those
hi,
sweet
please.
mugs, those Jason mugs?
No, I didn't get one. I did get one single chicken strip from McDonald's.
Oh.
That's not
As
bad.
a payment?
Yeah.
No, it was part of. They do. It's called the fast food field trip, where they try different. They go to different fast food restaurants and try new menu items. So we tried the new chicken strip from McDonald's.
What they ought to do is follow you with a camera and have you get your driver's test.
Yeah, they probably would love that.
That'd be a good bit, man. It's
That'd
time.
be great.
Yeah.
It is time.
Yeah, man.
I know where you can get a sweet Fiat.
Oh yeah.
You?
Hey, what's the fastest way to get a real ID now? I know I've missed the deadline. What's the play here?
I got a guy.
Yeah, go see
Anybody
my
got a guy?
Go see
I got
my
a guy.
guy Chad at the Southdale one.
Chad at Southdale.
The Southdale DMV.
In the mall?
In the mall, yeah. Great spot.
Yeah, it's right.
It's
across
actually
the
in the
street.
mall.
Yeah, it's in the
actually
mall.
across the
Yeah, it
street,
is.
isn't
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a DMV in the mall.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's been there for
I'm
years.
thinking
Yeah.
of Ridgedale.
That's
Street.
actually super smart because
Yes.
that's one thing that'll never go out of business. That's
Right.
going to be in a mall,
Yeah,
which
they're
malls are
rebuilding that
struggling
place,
these
man.
days.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
rebuilding it down there.
Yeah.
They're doing a good job. Yeah, I have an appointment. So what you do is go online and you fill out all the applications and take your pictures of the stuff you need, and then you are pre-approved, and then you get an appointment and you go into your appointment. It takes like 3 minutes. So that's what I've done.
You have to, the documentation is the struggle.
Yeah.
Exactly right.
Yes.
It's
So,
like
yep.
a
So if I
cell
like
phone
worse than
bill
a
and
passport,
this
right?
bill.
But
and
if I load up on all the info, I absolutely need an appointment, or can I still walk
You
in?
don't have to, but good luck without an appointment.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
You will wait in a long line.
Yep, that's
Yeah,
right.
Well, I got
nuts
nothing to
right now.
do.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
I'll just watch poker on my phone.
Have you
And
got
it's
have
inside.
you got a valid passport?
Of course I do.
Well,
I got to
then
get out
you
of the
can
country
change
quickly.
Then you can travel with that.
Check this
That's
out,
what
by
I've
the way.
been doing, yeah.
Domestically, yeah.
Did you guys know this? In order to go on the road trip coming up, that'll be super long with the squad, your passport has to not only be good, but be good for 6 months after your trip.
Weird.
I know, isn't that weird? So mine won't be, so I have to get a new one.
Because you're on the brink of running out.
Yeah, right. Because mine expires, I think, 3 months after the road trip, and it has to be at least 6 months after.
I don't think they understand the idea of an expiration date.
I know.
Because if it doesn't expire until 3 months after, then it's not expired.
I guess they want you to, like, in case you decide, you know what, I'm never coming home.
Yeah, don't go looking for him.
Right.
Or maybe they just have heard in the past that John Bonus has gone to Europe and gotten COVID and gotten stuck.
Yeah,
that's true.
And you need an extended,
Thanks a lot, John.
Valid passport.
Thanks a lot.
I was at the DMV.
Oh, great.
Great story.
Neat.
We have no interest in what's going on.
Now she's going to punish us and not tell us.
Getting that message.
Oh, neat.
Recently?
No, never mind.
No, go ahead.
No, please share.
You're going to be punished.
You believe?
Was it the Ridgedale one? The one in the mall?
What's wrong with Chad?
Southdale.
Oh, whatever. Southdale.
Yeah.
Where you just...
So it's Chad Southdale, not Ridgedale.
No, go see Chad at Southdale.
Southdale. Okay.
Yeah,
I would have gone to Ridgedale.
That's all right.
Southdale. Got it.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, it's Wolves tomorrow night.
No, it's going. What do we look like? Six Rosens here? No, we want to hear the story.
Marney.
It's not that good. I was just trying to contribute to the conversation. I was at the DMV at the end of March because I have a child who turned 15 and was ready for her learner's permit. And
You should really let him go.
it's a girl. Thanks for paying attention to my life.
I didn't think you were done by your own child. I just thought you had a range.
Anyway, I don't want to crap on the DMVs because it feels like such an easy target of everybody. DMV. But we had an appointment, and she took the test and passed the test, and we were there for 2.5 hours. It's a written test that took 15 minutes when we got there to take and sit down. And when we sat down, we then get the number and it comes on your phone. You don't have to actually pull the number. When you're registered, it comes on your phone and said, there are 37 people ahead of you in line. This was after the test. This was just to finish the paperwork. And it took 2.5 hours. Well, a lot of people did leave. And I thought, what I don't understand is how the DMV has been an easy target for jokes and blah, 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 because of things like that. How have we not figured out a better way to get people moving and through a line and paperwork and stamps? And I was baffled. I didn't think that it was still that way. And I appreciated the people who were there. They were kind to us. Everyone was nice. It was just, there were way too many people for the services and the workers. So is it a numbers problem? Do we not have enough employees? It was stunning.
And I think that's it. And also, I will tell you this: it matters what location you go to. If you go one of the outside the cities ones, man, I went all the way to Ham Lake one time to do it just because I knew, and there was no line, and I was in there and out of there in like 10 minutes.
Yeah. Well, that would have been nice.
So is that the case for a real ID? If I just am willing to drive 45 minutes, could I probably just walk in, sit right down, and baby let my hair hang down?
Yes, probably.
Right? Like, could I just do that?
Yeah.
Plan it when you have, like when you're going to Duluth or something for the show. Maybe plan it, a stop along the way, make an appointment, and then stop somewhere outstate.
Yeah, man.
I don't like thinking that far ahead.
Bemidji, it worked out great.
Bemidji, so that's a long ways.
Yeah, that's a long way.
I was already up there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
What were you doing up there?
Drinking. I turned 21 that day.
Oh, that was a great story.
Thank you.
See, he had a really good story.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. All the details and everything.
To your point, Marnie, I mean, it's my dad, it took him 4.5 months to get his license.
That's because all the DWIs. I mean, it's like he had 17 of them.
His license?
And the aliases.
17 of them, and you know it.
Yeah.
Sauce, what are some of Zach's dad's aliases again?
Zach's dad's alias?
Yeah, he's got multiple aliases, correct?
He does.
What are some of them?
Wheel Steve.
That's a terrible name.
Wheel Steve?
I mean, you're going to get caught. That's a terrible name.
Is there a picture of a car or something on your computer? Why did you think of wheel?
No, the Wheel of Time is trending on Twitter. I'm just going Hogs Daddy on it.
What's the Wheel of Time?
It's that Amazon Prime show that got canceled.
Why?
Because it sucks.
I don't think I know that one.
I think it came out as around the same time as the
Corey?
the Lord of the Rings one.
Yes, Zachary.
I just was wondering if it came out around the same time you did.
Oh, no, not yet. Not yet. Nope. Hey, Zachary, did you ride
that joke.
Did you ride the new ride? Zachary, did you ride the new ride?
Which one?
I don't know. You guys were talking about a new ride, right? At Disney. Isn't there a new ride at Disney?
There's Tron, which is kind of new, yeah, and that was awesome.
Was it?
Amazing.
Roller coaster kind of thing?
Yeah, you like literally sit on this bike thing. Oh, yeah. So you're actually like straddling it. And it takes you to like 0 to 100 miles an hour forever.
I was about to say the same thing. Is Tommy still riding it?
To this day, yes.
Don't laugh, Marney. People can see you. Don't laugh.
Yeah, don't laugh.
Don't laugh, Marney.
Yeah.
People are going to see you. They're going to know you got dirty face.
Dirty face? Dirty face. Aaron, do you have a dirty face?
That's not what I meant.
Oh, Tuesday tired.
You mean a dirty mind.
That's what I meant.
Dirty face.
We have been meaning to talk to you about your
I've been listening to too much Lisa Left Lopesai.
Hey, speaking of names, outside of Wheel Steve,
yes,
what were some of other Zach's dad's aliases?
Boston Band.
What are you on? Aerosmith's Wikipedia? What's next?
Me?
Yeah, what's another one?
I'm glad you asked.
Thanks.
Justin Marconi?
Mamba player.
This is like Usual Suspects because the Marconi thing's over here in the corner.
What about Lou Gossett Jr.?
What about Brian Cove?
Is this a joke?
You guys have the same dad?
Pocketed the improv money, you say.
Yep.
So his first name and my last name.
You are correct,
Got
sir.
it. Got it. Wheel Steve.
Okay.
Saw somebody sent me a clip. I don't know how recent this is, so I don't know how we would find it. But there was a Daily Show clip of Jon Stewart. I think he's just on Monday, so maybe it was last Monday or something. Who knows? And he was. I don't even I'm going to struggle to put the whole reference together. But the end of it is somebody in the White House like misspoke and called the wrong guy the wrong name, but he called him Steve. And Jon Stewart's joke was something like, if you're going to guess a random white guy's name, the safest guess is Steve. And I thought, Sauce, you beautiful son of a bitch. You nailed it.
Yeah.
Is that right?
So basically, because that's what you've done for years, is just call everybody Steve. Because there's a chance you're right, but it's kind of like, hey, what up, Steve? How's it going, Steve? You call everybody Steve.
You do.
And Jon Stewart basically said that's the name to guess if you're not sure of a white guy's name.
No,
The reason,
guess Steve.
The reason I do it is if I said, "What's up, Steve?" and you're like, "It's Corey," I go, "No, I know that. I just call everybody Steve."
Right, because then you don't have to learn names.
Right.
And it might be Steve.
It might be Steve.
It might be.
Well, see, I messed this up because I always call everybody Barrero. Hey, Marnes.
Yep.
Stories like this make me happy. Listen to this. Dateline, Iowa City. There's an 8th grader, and it's almost school time, but he decides on the way to school he wants to do something because he enjoys it so much. He's 14 years old. His name's Benjamin Stong. And on the way to school, he did the thing he loves the most in the world. He went fishing.
Oh, okay.
How about
All right,
that?
sigh of relief.
I know. And check this out. Just fishing the Iowa River on his way to school, he caught a 68-pound catfish.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah. After weighing the fish and realizing how rare the size was.
That's a huge bitch.
That's what he said, and then he threw it back in the water. The Iowa DNR says the state record flathead catfish is 81 pounds, caught in 1958. But for a 14-year-old, that was a record.
Awesome.
Just a young man on his way to school decided he wanted to go fishing.
Did he take a picture, though?
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
because
it was
otherwise,
documented, yeah.
I don't know if I'm going to believe some
Had a
random 8th
scale
grader.
with him.
Yeah.
I mean, this kid must fish a lot because
Yeah.
you got to have like the bait and apparently had a scale. And then what?
He's a
did
drug
he,
dealer.
Did he just put the pole in the old backpack and head on? That's great, man.
You know, I haven't read his book.
Okay. Well, why don't you start typing?
So he got an A in fishing and an F in the other 5 classes he was supposed to attend.
That's right. Yeah.
Sounds like Halverson and Lambert all over again. Yeah.
And he
Just
smelled,
doing what you like.
he smelled like I did when I used to get to school.
Oh my God! Hawk freak! You need to take a lap. And stop sleeping with those ladies.
I don't know what you're talking about. I used to go fishing before school all the time.
Sure.
I loved fishing.
No, you hate fishing because you think, quote, the bait is yucky.
It is yuck. I don't like touching things.
What are the top 3 things a 14-year-old Chris Hockey would do on his way to school?
Yeah, Hawk stopped to do what he loved on his way.
Call 900 numbers. Use Selsun Blue.
On his way to Duluth.
Yeah.
Clean that bus.
Oh. And give himself the stranger.
Another great lesson, though, for 8th graders. If you're listening right now and you're in 8th grade, don't go to school. Just skip it and do what you love. It sounds like a good motto, but it really isn't. Just get to school, you lazy ass.
It's almost over, man. What, they got a week and a half?
Yeah, my kiddos have, my kiddo, the other one's graduated, 8 days to go.
Wow.
Final 8 days.
Do you remember what
Then she's
this
in middle
was like?
school.
Oh,
Wow.
Just being on the cusp of summer break.
Yeah.
it was
The
the best.
best.
You had tests to take, but you just didn't care.
You didn't care at all.
You know what's weird about
Neither do the teachers.
the weirdest thing about having a 5th grader, though, and you guys with older kids know this, the weirdest thing about having a 5th grader is when I go to pick her up at school, there are little kids at
Right.
that school,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
You can just see youth, and they're like little babies almost running around. They're kindergartners. First, like, you're adorable, and next year, that's all over, right? Next year, it's the big kid bus and all the big kid drama.
Yep.
Like this, it feels like this is the end of that era here in 8 days. So I'm kind
Elementary
of
school to middle school.
Yep, huge jump.
Huge.
I was scared to death. I do remember. I was scared.
Yep.
I was, yeah.
I went to my daughter's band concert the other day. There's a dude with a full beard. I'm like, who the hell is this grown ass man? And I was like, that's what middle school is, though. Everybody's at a different point. There's all types of things happening.
A guy with a full ass beard is the kind of guy that skips school to go fishing because he loves doing it.
Come on. Now.
And Hawk's calling 1-900 numbers.
Second time you used that joke.
Nobody laughed. Sorry.
It's scary, man. I don't know.
Captain Comedy.
He's harsh.
He's just harsh to you.
Well, he just ripped you.
Yeah, well, he's
I do it with
supposed to.
love.
Yeah.
It's easy.
He ripped my dad, too.
Oh.
yeah.
We'll do headlines when the Power Trip Morning Show returns. John Bonus is here. Marney Gellner is here. Bonus, thanks for the coffee. More of the Power Trip Morning Show after this on the Fan.
This podcast is supported by Talkspace.
When my husband came home from his military deployment, readjusting was hard for all of us. Thankfully, I found Talkspace.
Talkspace provides professional support from licensed therapists and psychiatric providers online. Military members, veterans, and their dependents ages 13 and older can get fast access to providers, all from the privacy of their computers or smartphones.
I just answered a few questions online, and Talkspace matched me with a therapist. We meet when it's convenient for me, and I can message her anytime. It was so easy to set up, and they accept TRICARE. Therapy was going so well, my husband and I started seeing a couples therapist through Talkspace, too.
Talkspace works with most major insurers, including TRICARE. Match with a licensed therapist today at Talkspace.com/military. Go to Talkspace.com/military to get started today. That's Talkspace.com/military.
Welcome back, Patrick Morning Show. Hey, Maxo.
Hey, what's good, Hawk?
I know you got to get in here in a minute, but I want to say your intro to the pregame yesterday was fantastic.
Thank you.
Do you write that out?
Yeah. I always try to write them out. I let the in-betweens flow how it flows, but I always try to get us in and out of break with something good.
Really well done.
Thank you.
And you and Gurzy together are fun.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I appreciate Guardsy for hopping on with me.
Yeah,
and all the Wolves beat writer guys, and of course my dog Parker.
Yeah.
It's been a lot of fun, and it's cool. I do have to just say, like, from the bottom of my heart, it is really cool being at the Target Center and people, walking by going, howling with the homies, or shouting hootie hoo and stuff. Like,
How about the bootleg Hootie Hoo shirt?
Yeah, somebody had a non-official Hootie Hoo shirt. Yeah, they had bootleg Hootie Hoo shirts, which I was like, I told them, hey, get the real thing. And I was like, well, that's the pot calling the kettle black. I can't tell people not to bootleg.
Yeah.
But that's pretty, it was pretty cool.
Yeah, that's on brand.
One of my sneaky favorite moments from Password on Friday was when Swedberg and Larry Mondello guy were starting to take a pretty sizable lead and pulling away, and Swedberg goes, I believe the phrase is hootie hoo. Boo the guy that can fire you. You booed him to his face. I loved it.
That's great.
I love Swedberg has 4 losses in that game, and 2 of them are to me.
Yes.
What?
I'm sure that he loves that.
Oh my gosh, are you serious?
Is Hootie Who
He's
one
lost
word?
to me.
Hot dog is one word.
Sir.
I still can't believe he gave that to you. That's something.
Yep.
That's good. Good.
He's not wrong, though.
No,
You
no, I
didn't
get it.
intend it
Not wrong.
that
I did
way.
not,
You were
no.
convinced the food is one
I
word,
was
which is
convinced, yeah.
incorrect, but that doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. You guys are moving on.
Yeah.
Corey, did you like my impression of your impression of Sauce on Gutter? Did you hear that?
I thought that was pretty solid. I also thought your cove, like
Yeah.
the core,
I thought maybe-
it was a brilliant clue.
That's all I had.
To get to core
Without giving it away, you know?
yeah.
Because you have to think of a clue that only your guy can get.
That was it.
Yeah.
I thought that was great. I thought you guys played really well. Again, you deserve the win. You deserve the upset,
Yeah,
despite
well,
hot dog.
We're rolling on 30-inch Lorenzos.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
And today, Gerdsey and I take on Tommy Olson, the aforementioned Tommy Olson, and Zach Halverson. Hi, Zach.
I think Power Trip Bets has the line as 18.5.
Yep, I hammer the over, but that's okay.
I would take the 8. Yeah.
What does he know? He
18.5.
told us that we were going to lose, so
Yep.
he doesn't know
he died.
Jack.
See you in the finals.
I hope so. I
No,
hope
you're
so.
not going to beat us.
Yeah, hold on a minute now.
No, come on.
I am self-described anal about spelling and grammar, and I had no idea that hot dog, when referring to like a show off, is one word. The food I know is 2, and as soon as you said it, I was like, uh-oh. But I did not know that which of course you were referring to the show off.
Of course he was. Because when you show off, that's how you get to say the word bun. Everybody thinks of showing off in buns.
Yeah.
Showing off your buns. Your hot dog and your buns.
Yeah.
Makes a ton of sense.
Your Greek cheeks.
Sauce did an SGA, you know. He pump faked.
Yep.
Swedberg fouled him.
Yep.
So we went to the
And
free throw
I knew
line.
it would go my
trapped him.
way.
You
Always
trapped him.
goes my way.
What a trap.
Yep.
One quick follow-up to Maxo. The Hootie Who phrase, or whatever we're calling it, one of the unrivaled teams of that Nafisa Collier League was called the Lunar Owls, and they used the phrase Hootie Who all the time. They were using it in post-game interviews. Skylar Diggins should be like, Hootie Who? Well, they have a T-shirt. So it has like the unrivaled Lunar Owls, their official logo.
It's a cool name.
They have a T-shirt that says Hootie Who. They had to spell Hootie Hooty. Not because
the blowfish were going to sue?
Somehow Hootie Who with an IE is trademarked by someone. I'm not sure.
Might be us.
The Hootie Who, if you were actually to use it officially and licensed, whatever, you have to spell it with a Y.
It legitimately might be us. I wonder if it is
Interesting.
the fan.
I would bet a sizable amount of money that we're not doing that.
I am.
Because it costs way more than you think, and iHeart ain't spending it on catchphrases like Hootie Who.
You are correct.
But so now I'm worried I just said it and somebody's going to fine us, like that Michael Bufford guy or whatever, right?
Yeah, didn't he get mad at Donaldson?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
he's like the
gotta
most
be careful.
litigious guy in the world.
But if you're like that league, they have a website. They're they have sanctioned, licensed, whatever.
Right.
They can't afford to borrow somebody's.
No.
I already have that license type. So
Yeah,
if
good
we're
point.
just doing state fair T-shirts or something, I don't know how legal you have to.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a good question.
Depends on if they see it, because
Yeah.
if they see it, they have all the rights and we do not.
Yes.
Yep.
My
Hey,
guess is you probably can't put it on a T-shirt.
You can if you spell it with a Y.
Yes, sir.
Today,
Not anymore.
Tom Pelissero just tweeted this out.
Yeah.
100 days till the kickoff of the NFL season.
Hell yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah. Which means we're even closer, Hawk, to the Hall of Fame game.
Okay, I thought, thank God. I thought you were gonna say
Fantastic.
something else.
Great news.
Hey,
We're going.
Johnny Bones,
Yes, sir.
the Twins did not win yesterday, but
No, they
Rocco
did not.
says they hit well.
We were right there in this game.
See?
Clearly not our best offensive effort, but we hit some balls hard. Got almost nothing out of the line drives that we hit. Had, first and third situation, no less than 2 outs. They turned a double play. We need to do more than what we did, but it just didn't work for us offensively today.
That said, they've been real good.
Yeah, I think they won 16 of their last 20. They've lost their last 2, but there's still, 5 of their last 9 they've won, and they've been doing it with what is a really banged up lineup. Like, Correa missed a good chunk of that. He recently came back. It was really good to see him go deep, and not just go deep, but go deep with a pulled ball to left field. That's what you want to see from him, and we haven't seen much of it this year. Buxton is on this road trip. Everybody seems to think that he's going to be coming back from the concussion protocol here within the next couple days. Matt Wallner is in a rehab assignment with the Saints. I think he's close to returning. So they've got a 10-game road trip right now. And if they can get those two guys back, if Correa is showing the same kind of power that we've seen, if Royce Lewis figures out what's going on with him right now, this could be an offensive lineup that, could be adequate. And when you've got an adequate lineup and you've got a starting pitching and bullpen that is doing what they are doing right now, which is, I think this team is second or third in Major League Baseball in terms of runs given up. They are really, really, really good on their pitching staff. Then you can maybe go on a run. But, wish casting for health from the Twins is a dangerous game to play. But we will see what happens and what this team looks like in 3, 4, 5 days.
Thank you for your honesty.
As Vincent Price always said, anything is possible.
He did say that. Is it his birthday today?
Probably.
Now it's time for Headlines.
Headlines brought to you by my friends at Wolf River Electric and wolfriverelectric.com. Go solar, get solar panels put on in 2025. Thanks to the great people at Wolf River Electric. These guys are the best.
Yeah, man.
Speaking of the sun.
Children of the sun.
Man. Marnie, let's start with you.
Oh, okay.
Recent online poll asked, if a stranger at the beach asked if you can rub sunscreen on their back, would you do it?
Hell no.
Yes or no? Stranger says, hey, a little help here. Can you throw a little sunscreen on my back?
Oh, before you answer, can I ask for clarification? Is this a dude or a lady? Honestly.
According to the poll, it just says a stranger. It does not say whether it's the opposite sex or...
That affects my answer.
It matters.
Yeah, that matters.
Obviously, I will rub it on all of...
the ladies. Talk about
yes, I would have no problem putting sunscreen on a woman's back. Right. If a man asked me, it would have to be, I think, someone I knew. That's just too weird.
Someone you knew or someone who's just unbelievably attractive?
Yeah, I mean,
sure.
And clean.
And clean.
If I'm going to be touching the skin.
So if it's like Christian Bale, but he smells like ass, you might be like, take a shower and get back to me.
What, did you stop and go fishing on the way here?
Right. Well, he's doing what he loves.
I'm going to go around the room. Johnny Bones, you rubbing the screen on him?
I am not.
No. I mean, Marnie, are you rubbing the screen on Johnny Bones?
Oh, this isn't fair.
She knows me.
Yes.
If she's got enough, if she's got enough in the bottle.
She drinks enough? Is that what you mean?
Weird.
Yeah, if she's had too many.
If I've had a couple of surf sides, you getting it.
That stuff's blowing up, by the way. I was in lovely Brainerd at a place called the Sidetrack, watching my buddy Tony Williams play some music, and they were just throwing that out like it was water. People buying it up like crazy.
Yeah.
Based out of Philly, I found out while we were in Philadelphia.
What? Yeah.
Is that right?
It is right.
Is
It's
that
good. It's summertime is the peak surfside time because it's got that vibe to it. The can just looks like you're on a beach having a good time.
Yeah.
Light, it's refreshing, etc. No bubbles, no troubles.
What were you saying, Echo?
Is that that bar off of 371 there by the track?
Right by the racetrack.
Oh,
yeah.
I've always wanted to go there. It looks awesome.
We just had a great time.
Hell yeah. Sorry.
No, you're good.
What percentage of people said they would say no?
Oh, I forgot we were talking about
that. When the stranger asks.
Stranger asks for help. What percent say doesn't matter, man, woman, stranger, they're not doing it. They're not doing it.
68%.
75.
80.
95.
40.
50.
64% said no, 36% said sure.
Wow.
It would be harder to do in person when a human being actually comes up to you and says, hey, would you mind putting some sunscreen on me? It would be weird and awkward as a human to go, no.
Well, what if I went like this?
Point.
Hey, G-Rob, screen on my back.
See, it's fading. You had it for a while. It's
I'll
fading.
get it back.
What if...
Well, you got a nurse. Good day.
Yeah, that's good.
Well, you rub some screen on my back.
Some screen?
there's sprays and stuff though now. Like there's ways to do it yourself.
I made this myself.
It's called a screenshot.
Or, and hear me out, don't go outside.
Yeah, he's right.
I made this myself in my basement laboratory. Don't laugh, Marney.
Question.
Don't laugh.
Yeah.
If I invited the power trip, the big group that is all of us, like that group text.
Toilet.
Wow, spoken like a true hockey.
You're so generous. If I had a pool party.
If you're about to ask what I think you're about to ask, Rosie's going to Kool-Aid Man through the wall.
Yeah, watch out, Corey. Yeah. Brick walls behind you.
Yeah.
I hope you don't ask what I think you're going to ask.
I just was going to ask who would actually show up.
Oh, geez. I thought you were saying who was going to rub suntan lotion on you. I'm like, Rosie volunteers as tribute.
I would come.
And who will rub my sunscreen on? Obviously. No, serious question.
I will be there.
See, you say that,
No, he
but
won't.
you do almost nothing.
No, because the night before he'll
You don't
text
like
me
to
and
do.
go,
You don't like to be committed.
And we
really
plays
have to
1,000
go to
shows
this?
a summer.
yeah.
It could be a
good intentions.
Saturday night.
Yeah.
It could be a Sunday afternoon. Wives and kids would be invited. It would just. I'm just saying, what is the percent chance from each of you? What is the percent chance? Not that you would say you would go, but that you would actually show up and we would socialize and potentially be shirtless.
Mine is higher because my
100%
wife would
now?
want to go.
Yeah.
So,
Appreciate that.
But,
Cal, appreciate that.
But
you wouldn't want to, is what I'm hearing.
look horrible with a shirt off, but I don't care because these people are my friends.
I'll put suntan lotion on you.
Yeah, see?
We don't even have to go to Marnie's house. Just bring it tomorrow.
We don't even have to go outside. I'll just do it.
Wow, you guys are kind.
Yeah.
Why are you so nice?
Hog percent chance.
Zero.
I'm going to tell you right
You
now.
would show up.
No, I mean this. If I don't have a gig, I will be there 100%. I would love to come to your party.
100%.
100%.
Are we
I would love to
recording
come to your
this?
party. I really would.
Maxo?
Yeah, I would go. I might hit you with the who all gonna be there.
Yeah, right.
But I would go. I would
He
go
might
for
bring
sure.
some random strains.
Yeah, I might. Yeah, do I got a +1 or 2?
Yeah.
3, 4?
I mean,
Is she?
I said wives and spouses and kids. So does that mean like your neighborhood?
Can
or
we do a
what?
plus size +1?
Oh, my God, you're horny. You've Googled that.
Zacco! Zacco in the Becco.
Yeah.
He's on a horse. You get him now.
So no chance.
I mean, yeah, of course. I'd love to see Mike and the fam and everybody else.
Whatever his name is.
Corey?
My crew would be way more likely to hang out with you in a different social situation than a pool party. That'd be my guess.
Yeah. That makes it awkward for them?
No, just like, I don't know if that's their thing necessarily. If you were like, hey, let's go, smoke meth down with the train tracks, I'd say, I could.
Your family's in?
I'm just saying it's more likely that we do something
Your
like that.
family would rather smoke meth than hang out at a pool?
The family that smokes together stays together.
Yeah, we're tight.
Okay.
We roll together.
Booney, you showing up?
I'd say there's about a 60% chance.
He's in Philly that day, and Zach's on vacation.
Well, that's what I was going to say. The 40% chance is mostly like we've already got something else going on.
Marge, can I help you here? John, so 60%?
Yeah.
What if there's booze?
Well, I assume there's booze.
Oh,
Marnie's.
Bring it up. Thought we were going to go.
Marnie and Mickey's place. We know all about it.
Surfside would be providing the drinks for the day.
Can Louis show up?
Of course.
There is no Louis on
He better show up.
Yeah, he'll show up.
Yeah,
Hell of
in
a
fact,
swimmer, that kid.
We're hoping Louis shows up and you stay home.
That can be arranged.
Put him in an Uber. I'll get him on the other side.
Yeah, that can be arranged.
I would like that, though. It'd be fun to hang out with you.
Yeah.
I've been doing things, man. I was with the Olsons this past weekend. We had a good time.
This is a new you.
I'm trying to be me.
Yeah. Marge, your house looks awesome. I said this to you off the air, but the pictures you posted on social look like the real deal. All your furniture's awesome. The pool looks great.
Yeah,
it's the real deal back there. You got a sweet backyard.
And I don't want to throw it in people's faces because there are always those comments like, "Oh, good for you, oh, you're so rich." We've lived in that house for 15 years. We've lived below our means. I've had a spreadsheet that I've been following. It didn't just appear. I'm not rich. I have a HELOC. That's a home equity line of credit from Bell Bank in order to convert our backyard. But we did it, and we love it, and we spend a ton of time out there, and it is beautiful. And the reason we did it, one of the big reasons, is because we want to have people over. We want to entertain, but also socialize and be with people and do things outside of work. That's why I'm always asking you guys, hey, we're going to Duluth. We're going to Detroit Lakes. What are we going to meet up before? Are we I'm just going to go to my hotel. Let's spend some time together once in a while.
No, I'm with you, Marnes. I'm social these days.
Yeah.
I love it.
Let's party.
All right, let's work on a date.
Let's have a good time.
Yeah, I would go. I don't care. I'd flop my tees out. I'm not afraid.
Same.
Lilo and Stitch and Mission Impossible combined to have the biggest Memorial Day weekend in box office history.
Incredible.
Crazy, man.
Did you
Just when you
see
think it's
either
over.
of them, Hogs?
No, I haven't yet. I had a busy weekend, but I want to.
I saw Lilo and Stitch with the little one.
How was
And
it?
It was good. It's actually my favorite of the remakes so far. And and maybe it's just, I haven't seen Lilo and Stitch since I was a child, but these remakes, I don't love when they add new things, mostly because they've sucked. That Little Mermaid song, that Aquafina, I mean, she should be in prison. And also, like, does she have a real name? Like, can we have to keep calling her Aquafina forever?
I forgot about
I think
that.
we do.
But anyways, this one was just basically 1-for-1 of Lilo and Stitch. It didn't change a thing, and I thought it worked really well. The little girl that played Lilo was awesome. Stitch is always good. So it was actually a really good movie.
I forgot about that new song.
It was,
That
dude,
movie. Hideous.
I mean, terrorism.
circulating on the internet is a mysterious Ouija board demon named Seven. And before you say, well, wait a minute now, this sounds stupid, stay with me. There's a demon named Seven that's from a Ouija board.
Mario's brother.
And according to this demon, the world is going to end on May 27th of...
Today.
Yeah, today.
Yeah, it's today, right?
2025.
Yeah, that's well
Let's have
done.
the party
good.
today.
Yeah.
Marnes,
Get it over with.
You probably should have scheduled your pool party
No,
earlier.
this is why I said I'd come.
You talked to
Anytime
Seven?
after May 27th.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I've heard about that, man. I don't like Ouija boards. They've always freaked me out.
Never freaked me out because I was just the kid always just pushing it towards the answer that I tried to, you try to push it towards the answer you want.
Yes, you should take your top off.
Who are you playing that with?
None of your business.
Wait, are you two getting together and doing a Ouija board together?
Are you hanging out with the ladies from Charm?
Yeah, what are you doing, Ron?
Yeah, I'll take my top off if Seven says it's cool.
Yeah. Right.
I'm sorry. I don't know what's wrong with me. Too much caffeine. Thanks for the coffee, Johnny Bones.
All right, check
Bonus
this
is
out.
like I'm not taking responsibility.
Yeah.
Let's see if we are skeptical of this new research. According to new research, depression and anxiety can spread between married couples, but not the way that you think, through shared mouth bacteria, which could be exchanged during kissing. They're saying there is some bacteria that legitimately might spread depression and anxiety. Anybody buying this, or do we have a lot of questions?
No. Yeah, I'll
I mean,
investigate.
anything's possible, I guess, but my gosh, that seems
I don't know, man.
a little far-fetched, but who knows?
And if there was a bacterial a component to it, you'd think we could treat it a
You would
lot
think so.
better.
Yeah.
Good point.
Well said.
It feels like there's more effective ways for depression to spread between a couple.
I don't know, man.
And really, if you're making out a lot, you're probably not very depressed.
Well said.
Oh, you know what? That's a great point.
Yeah, keep kissing.
You made a good point there. Hey,
keep smooching.
Can I derail for 5 seconds? Because I have a question for you. Corey, can I derail you for 5 seconds?
Of course.
You can come right back, I promise. You know those furry worms that turn into moths?
Caterpillars?
Okay, that's what you guys call them. The furry worms.
You call them woolly bugs or something? Or
Yeah, so at Grandview, there was a one of those crossing the road, and I didn't want it to get run over because it's cute, and so I let it crawl on my foot, and then I took it over the side of the road, and then security guy came by, and he goes, "Everything okay?" And I go, "Oh yeah." I said, "This willy worm was in the middle of the road, and I was trying to get it out of the middle of the road so it didn't get run over." And he goes, what? We called them willy worms when I was a kid, and I didn't realize until Sunday that that's not what you guys call them. You guys have never heard them called willy worms before?
No.
Have you never heard them called caterpillars before?
I didn't know. It doesn't make sense because they're not caterpillars till they bloom or whatever.
That
you call
feels
it, right?
to me like an Indiana specific thing. It's not like they're split midway down the U.S. That is just a strictly Indiana.
And here's the thing: they're called in other parts of the country woolly worms because they have hair on them. But of course, we're idiots, so we called them willy worms.
There is no doubt that guy called security and said, we have a mental health scare.
I actually talked to Matt and the people, and I told them, you're going to get a question about a guy playing with a willy worm. That was me, and I apologize.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right, this one's kind of deep, but think about this for a second. Apparently, people are asking ChatGPT if they are hot or not.
Oh, man.
What if you ask ChatGPT for an objective breakdown of your appearance and artificial intelligence was like, would that change your day? If some matrix broke you down and said,
I bet it would change your day if ChatGPT said, hell yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking. That's right.
Does ChatGPT ask you to upload a photo or something?
Probably, yeah. I'm sure that's how it works.
Yeah.
And then wouldn't you choose the most attractive photo of yourself?
I mean, if you want to get your money in good, sure.
Of your life.
Give yourself the best chance for the computer to go, I would.
My computer would shut down.
I just asked it for an objective breakdown of Corey Cove's appearance.
And?
Corey Cove stands approximately 5'10"
5'11", yeah, for sure, probably 5'10".
Weighs around 154 pounds.
More than that.
Medium build, often seen sporting casual attire, frequently featuring Puma-handed hoodies. Puma-branded
Does it really know that? It really said that?
That's what it says. Or T-shirts. His hair is dark brown and kept short.
Yeah.
He typically maintains a trimmed beard or light stubble.
You're heavy.
Am I good looking or not?
Get to the point.
Is he good looking?
Come on, ChatGPT.
No.
And
no.
It's trying to tell you.
No.
Oh.
And it did ruin my day. I didn't think
he
it was
presents
going
a clean cut and approachable appearance.
Nope.
I'm very approachable.
Oh.
Come say hi.
ChatGPT just said Corey was a 6, but he's low maintenance.
Oh, great. Low maintenance people are always a couple of points higher. Should marry me then.
Is he hot?
Take a deep breath.
It's like that Office episode with Hillary Swank.
Hawkwood.
Hillary Swank?
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, of course. She busy?
It won't say, so I'm just going to assume that means no.
That's a no. That's a no.
That's all right. It's a good run for me.
I didn't know until right now. Vikings begin OTAs today.
Yep.
Wow. Next few days practicing at TCO Performance Center. Purple begin organized team activities. Minnesota will also have practice tomorrow and on Friday, along with 2 more weeks of OTAs beginning in June.
And don't forget, 1 week from this Friday, head coach, Kevin O'Connell, joins the Power Trip Morning Show and plays initials for the second time, but he'll be on our show a week from Friday.
Marnes, you should invite him to your pool party. I bet he'll come.
Oh, I will, yeah.
I bet he will.
For sure.
Yeah, that wouldn't be awkward at all.
No, I bet he will. He's a good guy.
He's a good dude, but I don't know if he's going to show up to your pool party.
He'll tell you he will.
He loves cul-de-sacs in Chaska. It's his vibe.
Oh, well, okay. Sick brag.
What a weird stat. Our prep service has this weird stat for no reason because it's NFL related and it's May 27th. Whoa! Bizarrely, one of the most obscure scores in the NFL. The most infrequent.
Bizarre.
7-0 virtually never happens. When was the last time 7-0 was the final score of an NFL game?
Wasn't that the Vikings Raiders score?
It was 3-0.
It was 3-0.
Hideous.
The worst.
I loved it.
One of the worst games in the history of sports.
Hawk loved it, though. That's important. That Hawk
basically
loved it.
ruined that entire Vegas trip. All of us hated that last 24 hours so much. When was the last time? Just take a guess on the year. Last time there was a 7-0 game in the NFL.
Man, I bet it was like a snow game or something like that. So I'll bet 1982.
Yeah, 87.
1960.
Oh, I think it was after 2010.
Chris guessed 82, and he almost nailed it. 1983 was the last time we had a 7-0 game. Doesn't it seem like it should be?
Yeah, right.
Maybe not all the time, but once in a while.
Yeah.
7-0.
Yeah.
The current NFL game is so geared for offenses, though.
Yeah.
I love it. Let's rock.
All right, this is almost impossible, but let's just see how close, Marnie, you can go first. According to a new report, the, quote, perfect vacation... What happened?
Sorry.
Are you okay?
I asked ChatGPT about the Power Trip cast being hot or not. Paul Meat Sauce Lambert, not, then hot, then not, then kind of hot again.
Jeez, it went through his entire run of the highs and lows?
Oh,
so you were not attractive, then you were, then you weren't, and now you're back to being not so much.
Human roller coaster of attractiveness.
That's what ChatGPT says?
Wow, good for you,
Wow. So wait, he's currently on the low end or the high end?
Then kind of hot again.
Oh, you're kind of hot again,
Saucy? Let's get it.
Oh, God, hold on. One minute he's saying something so dumb it short circuits your brain. The next he flashes those baby blues and you're questioning everything. Hot in a lovable golden retriever way.
Is ChatGPT reading my diary?
Man, this is the most accurate ChatGPT has ever been.
Eyebrow eyes.
Tough break for Kel, though, if you're going to start going the wrong way. Because right now you're doing well, I guess.
He does not have blue eyes.
I was going to say.
Hawk, you want to hear you?
I'm just, no.
No.
Yeah, go ahead. What the hell?
You're hot.
Ooh.
The rock star dad, built like a Viking, cries like a poet. His arms say, I work out. His lyrics say, I feel things deeply. That combo, irresistible. Plus, he probably smells like leather and campfire.
Wow.
Leather and Campfire is the title of the podcast.
Wow. Oh, my God. I want to date me. Wow, I'm going to cry.
See, your day just got better because ChatGPT said you're hot.
Yay!
Mark Rosen.
No.
A Silver Fox legend walks into a room and people instinctively ask for his autograph or stock tips. The man practically radiates swagger and dad joke sex appeal. He's hot.
Wow.
Rosie gives stock tips?
It's an Urban Dictionary term.
Technically, that'd be the first tip he ever gave.
Oh, my God, that's good. That's the way to end the show. Don't say another word. We'll see you tomorrow.
9 to noon is next.
Thank you, Marty. Thank you, Marty.
Everybody have a wonderful
You
day.
too, Abba Dabba. Enjoy this beautiful, wonderful day to be on Earth. We love
This podcast is sponsored by Talkspace. May is Mental Health Awareness Month, and Talkspace, the leading virtual therapy provider, is telling everyone, let's face it in therapy. By talking or texting with a supportive, licensed therapist at Talkspace, you can face whatever is holding you back, whether it's mental health symptoms, relationship drama, past trauma, bad habits, or another challenge that you need support to work through. It's easy to sign up. Just go to Talkspace.com and you'll be paired with a provider, typically within 48 hours. And because you'll meet your therapist online, you don't have to take time off work or arrange childcare. You'll meet on your schedule. Plus, Talkspace is in-network with most major insurers, and most insured members have a $0 copay. Make your mental health a priority and start today. If you're not covered by insurance, get $80 off your first month with Talkspace when you go to Talkspace.com and enter promo code SPACE80. That's SPACE80. To match with a licensed therapist today, go to Talkspace.com and enter promo code SPACE80.